There is so much breaking news in this video. The Raiders have waived speedy wide receiver Tyron Johnson. Just today, he is no longer going to be on the team. He will try to clear the waivers and hopefully the Raiders could get this guy on the practice squad. But this is a head scratcher. Why they released Tyron Johnson? Really, the only speedy deep threat the Raiders have. And now the Raiders are entering this game against the Kansas City Chiefs where they only have 4 active wide receivers. They got Hunter Renfrow, Devontae Adams, Mac Hollins, and also Keelan Cole. So maybe they'll choose to activate Albert Wilson, who just joined the practice squad today. But really, I think this is a bad move by the Raiders. Tyron Johnson performed very well in preseason, never was really given an opportunity in the regular season, and we've seen this guy make plays with the Chargers, and the Chargers are in need of wide receivers since they are plagued with injuries, so don't be surprised to see this guy go ahead and sign with them. Hopefully, he clears waivers though, and the Raiders can get him on the practice squad. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, offensive tackle Justin Heron is placed on injured reserve by the Las Vegas Raiders, according to Ian Rappaport. Justin Heron suffered a torn ACL in Thursday's practice, and it looks like he is going to miss the rest of the season, which is pretty crazy because the Raiders just recently acquired him from the New England Patriots. They made a trade in exchange for a 6th-round pick in order to pick up Justin Heron, and he's been getting more snaps slowly. He finally got some action in week 4. You saw Justin Heron get 17 offensive snaps, while Thayer Mumford had the most offensive snaps at right tackle with 44. Jermaine Illuminor coming in second with 31 offensive snaps. So Justin Heron is no longer going to be part of this competition battle for the right tackle position, and it does suck for him. He's a young player, 26 years old, 6th-round pick back in 2020, trying to bounce back in his career with the Raiders after being traded by the Patriots, but he is going to be on injured reserve. I am so sick of Raiders fans who do not have any confidence in their team and think that the Raiders are going to get straight up owned by the Chiefs this Monday. Bro, I think this is a trapped game for the Chiefs. They got lucky last week against the Buccaneers. On the first play of the game in the kick return, the Buccaneers fumbled the ball, allowing for an easy Chiefs touchdown. Plus, Brady hurt his arm in the second quarter. He did not look the same the rest of the game. Meanwhile, the Buccaneers only were able to run the ball 6 times, 6 carries throughout the whole game. Unusual game, allowing the Chiefs to look a lot better than they actually are. So I'm fully confident the Raiders have a shot in this game. And I am so confident that I am willing to put some Skrilla on it right here, right now in the state of Oregon. But first, the Raiders have signed Albert Wilson. Albert Wilson played with the Chiefs for the first 3 years of his career, finished up his last year with the Chiefs in 2017. He is going to be on the Raiders practice squad, according to Vincent Bosingor of the Las Vegas Review-Journal. He has recently played with the Miami Dolphins for the past 3 seasons, so it's interesting that the Raiders keep getting these Miami Dolphins adjacent receivers, Mac Hollins, and now you have Albert Wilson. But most of the wide receivers on the Raiders' actual 53-man roster are healthy right now. Hunter Renfrow has been practicing without the non-contact jersey. We have not had Hunter Renfrow for the past 2 games, so he's going to be a huge plus for the Raiders this Monday. And also, Blake Martinez has been signed to the roster of the Raiders. He was originally on the practice squad. This guy's been floating around for some time with the Raiders because he has some experience with Patrick Graham. They started in Green Bay together and then also played with the New York Giants. Patrick Graham, the defensive coordinator of the Las Vegas Raiders. But this also raises some questions about the health of Denzel Perryman. Perryman has been practicing, but you have to wonder, are the Raiders either concerned about Perryman's health or maybe not that confident in some of these other linebackers on the team? I'm talking about Jayon Brown and Divine Diablo. When Perryman did come back from injury, Jayon Brown's snaps declined, and you saw it just be the Perryman Divine Diablo show. Maybe the Raiders are interested in it being the Perryman Blake Martinez show, seeing as Denzel Perryman is healthy and practicing after having a concussion last week. The Raiders can really take advantage of this opportunity. Things are going downhill for some teams in the AFC West. We've seen the Chargers struggle with injuries. Keenan Allen has not been as active. You know, Justin Herbert is still hurting from that rib cartilage fracture, despite the fact that he's not on the injury report. And also, the Broncos are totally becoming decimated. Russell Wilson being booed multiple times in Denver, and now they have more players going on IR on top of Randy Gregory and Williams. Now they got Ronald Darby, their number 2 cornerback, going on IR. So things are collapsing all around for the Broncos, setting up a perfect situation where an AFC West race comes between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. That is how things are looking, and that is how things are shaping up based on the talent, based on the success that the Raiders have had. The Raiders are quietly one of the best 1 2-3 teams in recent memory, putting up a ton of points against each opponent and having each game be a one-possession game. So I really do believe this is going to be an intense matchup, and I also believe it has huge ramifications for the AFC West. The Broncos have fallen to 2-3. With a win, the Raiders could tie them, and the Chargers could also fall to 2-3, as they're going to play a Cleveland Browns team that's shown to be pretty tough even with Jacoby Brissett. I mean, couple that with all the injuries that the Chargers are facing, and then you have the Chiefs playing the Raiders this week, and then after they play the Raiders go on a bye week, and then the Chiefs have to play the Buffalo Bills. Are you telling me that it's far-fetched that the Chiefs could lose this Monday game against the Raiders in a tough, close matchup, and on a short week have to go and play the Buffalo Bills and struggle to beat them too? I think that is totally possible, and with that happening, you're gonna have, you know, the Raiders at 2-3, the Broncos at 2-3, the Chargers at 2-3, and then the Chiefs will be at 3-3, with the Raiders coming back from their bye week, having an easier schedule, playing teams like the Texans, playing teams like the Saints, teams that you should be able to beat. This is opening a big opportunity for the AFC West and for the Las Vegas Raiders. And even with the loss on primetime television, Russell Wilson could not help himself and had to say Broncos country, let's ride.
Keep believing in. Thank you guys, Broncos country. Let's ride.
This guy's corniness knows no bounds. This man cannot help himself.
Because I actually addressed this question. I am straight. I don't have to act straight.
Get handcuffed to Jackson Mahomes for...
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
You said they're handcuffed to Jackson
For
Mahomes.
24 hours to win another Super Bowl.
I ain't even gonna count to y'all. That Super Bowl can goddamn wait.
Raider Nation, would you be handcuffed to Jackson Mahomes for 24 hours for the Raiders to win this game this Monday against the Kansas City Chiefs? Cuff me up, baby, because I'll do anything for the Raiders. And now it's time to go all in on the Raiders, plus 2-7 money line. I don't have too much left in my account right now, but I'm gonna put it all on the Raiders. I'm gonna put the bet in right now, keeping the slip. Let's do this. $157 payout. Why not? Make sure you check out our live stream this Monday during the game. We will be live, and turn on notifications. Only 13.9% of you have notifications turned on of my subscribers. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss us when we're going live like this Monday during the Raiders versus Chiefs game. And 63% of you are still not subscribed. It's a great free way to support the channel, so make sure you click the subscribe button. My name is WiFiWillie. Peace out, and I hope you have a good one.